Our big beautiful trip continued on September 5th as we departed Istria and headed towards the interior of Croatia. Along the way, we passed along the coast near the city of Rijeka. We passed by Tursat Castle and the picturesque watermill village of Rastoka before arriving at our hotel near Plitvice Lakes National Park. The next morning, we were up early to head out to the park, famous for its turquoise lakes and waterfalls. We entered the park at entrance 2 with our guide, then hopped on a boat across the park's largest lake, Kozjak. Despite a forecast for sunny weather, the morning started off cloudy and cool, but that didn't stop the lakes from showcasing their famous turquoise colors. After disembarking the boat, we continued down the path through the park's lower lakes. There are 16 named lakes at Plitvice, separated by natural tufa or travertine dams that create a series of waterfalls from lake to lake. Our guide grew up in this area. She showed us some of the geological features in the park and shared more about the culture and culinary traditions of this area of Croatia.
Okay, so a lot of truffles is a lot. So I'll be tasting truffles for the next 2 weeks.
The lower lakes at Plitvice were formed in permeable limestone, which created the canyon and some steep cliffs along the way. The limestone's calcium carbonate also helps provide the signature turquoise watercolor. Plitvice Lake is Croatia's oldest and largest national park, dating from 1949. It's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It attracts millions of visitors every year. And as we continued along the pass, we started seeing more and more of those visitors. The limestone geology means there are also a number of caves in the canyon, and our guide pointed several of them out along the way. The further we moved down the path, the more and more other tourists we encountered, to the point that it was difficult to move along the boardwalk at times. The water at Plitvice is crystal clear, so much so that you can see fish all along the way. The lower lakes end in an impressive waterfall called Sostavci. Also cascading into the pool at the base of Sostavci is another waterfall called Veliki Slap, or simply the Great Waterfall. It's the tallest waterfall in the park, and the tallest in Croatia at 78 meters or 255 feet. We're in Plitvice National Park. It's great, except for too many people. Plitvice Lakes National Park is indeed a popular spot, attracting over 1.7 million visitors a year and growing. The park has now started a time entry ticket system that attempts to spread out the crowds. But if you plan to visit Plitvice, my recommendation is to start early. The park opens at 7 a.m. and that gives you a few hours to explore in peace before the tourist buses from Split and Zagreb start arriving. Walking our way back up now. The views of the waterfall from the top, near the park's entrance 1, are truly spectacular, and they make braving the crowds worth it. Upon exiting the park, we were serenaded by a group of local folk singers. We checked out the shops and stopped for lunch in an interesting restaurant, complete with some stuffed local wildlife. We then jumped back in the van with our driver Demir and headed down the highway towards Split.
I shut the world outside until the lights come on. Maybe the streets are alive, maybe the trees are gone. I feel my heart stop beating to my favorite song. And all the kids they dance, all the kids all night until morning, all it feels another life. I turn the music up, I'm on the road.
And Split is where our adventure continues.
Turn the music up, I got my records on.